What really keeps a legend alive when life knocks him down? For Deion Sanders, Coach Prime himself, the answer isn't found under stadium lights or in roaring crowds. It's something far quieter and far deeper. Before we dive into this powerful comeback story, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Share this with every NFL and college football fan you know, because this is the raw, human side of a Hall of Famer you rarely get to see. At 57 years old, Deion Sanders has lived a life louder than most. Two-sport superstar, NFL Hall of Famer, magnetic coach. But even the strongest sometimes face battles you can't train for. Recently, Coach Prime faced another brutal chapter in his health journey. Over the spring and early summer, Sanders lost 14 pounds and had to step back from the very thing that fuels him, coaching. The man known for energy, flash, and relentless drive found himself on the sideline of his own life. Fans took notice. Colorado's football camps went on without him. He missed the wedding of Travis Hunter, the star player he helped shape. And across sports media, questions grew louder. What was really going on with Coach Prime? In true Prime fashion, Sanders kept the focus on his team. At the Big 12 Media Day on July 9th, he faced the cameras and made it clear. "I'm not here to talk about my health. I'm here to talk about my team." Yet he reassured everyone he was already back, and, in his words, living lovely. But what really brought Coach Prime back? What kept his spirit alive through pain, surgeries, and silence? The answer is simple and deeply personal: fishing. "All I gotta do is go to the lake and I'm straight," Sanders told Sports Illustrated. Behind his Canton, Texas ranch lies a quiet fishing pier. And it's more than just a dock. It's a lifeline, a tradition rooted in his childhood. "Every piece of property I've ever owned as a professional, I put a lake on it," Sanders shared. "It's a way to keep alive the peaceful moments his stepfather once gave him, moments that now mean everything." Fishing for Sanders became more than a hobby. It turned into therapy. Casting lines, reeling in fish, and just sitting on the water. It helped Coach Prime find something the field couldn't always offer: calm. He didn't do it alone. Friends, family, and players joined him on those lake days. Among them, Travis Hunter, whose bond with Sanders grew even stronger off the field. And maybe the most special fishing partner of all, his daughter, Shalomi. Together, they shared laughs, caught fish, and created memories that mattered. In one Instagram post, Shalomi proudly held up her catch as Sanders cheered her on. "Reel it in." It broke every old stereotype about fishing being a guy thing. Instead, it was about family, healing, and joy. Their playful banter lit up social media. After missing a trip, Shalomi teased, "Now wow, you wanna go fishing," showing the kind of love that doesn't need cameras or crowds. But for Coach Prime, those moments were more than snapshots. They were lifelines. As he wrote, "Fishing is bringing me back, baby." A simple sentence that spoke volumes. Sanders' road back wasn't walked alone. Fellow NFL icon and close friend Michael Irvin made sure the world knew what Sanders was fighting through. Visiting him in June, Irvin posted a heartfelt message: "Pray for my boy. He's physically strong, mentally strong, emotionally strong." And most importantly, Irvin promised fans Sanders was going to be okay. Earlier that same month, Sanders himself shared an update directly with fans. "Truly blessed. Everything is okay and will continue to be so." It was classic Prime, honest but always hopeful. When you look at Coach Prime's story, it's about far more than a man and a fishing pole. It's about resilience. about knowing when to step away so you can come back even stronger, and about how sometimes the simplest childhood memory, a lake, a quiet morning, a line cast into still water, can keep you alive when everything else seems uncertain. That's why this story hits so hard. Because whether you're an NFL star, a college coach, or just another person trying to make it through tough times, everyone needs that lake, that one place where your soul can breathe again. As the new season approaches, fans and players alike are rooting for Coach Prime. Not just to see him on the sidelines, but to see him healthy, smiling, and living life on his terms. So, what do you think? Has Coach Prime's story inspired you to find your own place of peace? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this look beyond the headlines, the human side of a legend, smash that like button, subscribe for more raw NFL stories, and share this video with your friends. Because sometimes, the greatest comebacks don't happen on the field. They start somewhere quiet, by the water.